All right, you guys, so before this video starts, I want to apologize because this video was really rushed. It was getting late and I was the only one there filming, and until my boy Albert, which you guys will see in the video, he left like towards the beginning, so it was just me dealing with everything. So like, yeah, it was just really rushed, and I lost track of filming and all that stuff. So yeah, it wasn't one of my best videos, especially since these parts are like parts that I've been waiting for to install like for a while, you know. So I feel like I should have put more time and effort, but it was hard because, you know, I was trying to get my car out of the shop because I didn't want to leave it there again, even though I still ended up leaving the car overnight, which sucked. But yeah, I was just really trying to get the job done so I didn't have to leave the car. So I didn't do a great job filming, but I think it's still a decent video, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. What is up, you guys? Welcome to our final parts install video of our ACUITY series. And I say parts install video because I still have a review video that I'm going to be shooting for all the parts that I installed and all that stuff. So this is just going to be the last part that we're going to install. I said that like 3 times already. But today we're going to be installing this right here. Well, this looks like a whole bunch of plastic and tubes, but this is the cold air intake from ACUITY. Right here, as you guys can see, I showed you guys this already in like the first ACUITY video. And then we're also going to be doing a battery relocation kit so we can get the cold air intake to go behind the bumper. So yeah, man, that's what we're going to be doing today. As you can see over here, I already got started. I took the front bumper off. This is not going to be a detailed step-by-step video because it's going to be a lot of steps, and I'm on a time crunch and it's about to rain. So this is just going to be, you know, just me doing it, and I'm going to be following this guide right here. This is actually on the ACUITY YouTube page. And YouTube page, wow, what the heck, I sounded like I was 40. This is actually on the ACUITY YouTube channel. This is Powen right here. Powen is actually doing a step-by-step detailed video, you know what I mean? And where's the description? I never use a freaking desktop. Look at that. It even has all the timestamps for every part of this install video. So if you guys want a detailed step-by-step video on how to install this cold air intake, it's all right here. Go on the ACUITY YouTube channel, and I'll actually have this link down below in the description so you guys can check it out. If you guys actually follow me on Instagram, I did a step-by-step install video of this RBC manifold. If you guys want to go see that, it's actually saved under my highlights on my Instagram page, and it's going to be the highlight that's titled RBC install. So you can see the whole step-by-step process of installing this. It really wasn't that bad, besides the fact that I forgot to drain my coolant and spilled it everywhere all the way down there. But other than that, man, yeah, let's get into this install. All right, so following the instructional video, next step would be to move this map sensor over to this. I'm just following the video step by step. So yeah, we're gonna move this over to here, then we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, next step, we're gonna be removing the ECU, which is gonna be, I think, these 2 10mm bolts right here. So this one, right, good job, Bobby. That one right here, and then this one right down there. I really should be using my magnet sockets for this. Remove that ECU cover. So now this is loose. Now we gotta come down here and unplug the ECU from the harness. All right, next step, we're gonna be taking out this battery tray. It's gonna be these 2, I think these are 12s. Yep, these are 12mm bolts. So we're gonna take that out, and then let's go back to the timestamps right here. After you remove the ECU and the battery tray, then we're gonna drain coolant, which I did already, and then we're gonna reroute the battery wiring and pull wiring from battery harness. All right, so I completed the step after that, which is relocating the positive battery terminal over the radiator hose. And I also took the clip that was on here. I took the clip out off of the harness. So that's all you gotta do for that step. And then the next step is gonna be to remove the electrical tape that's on this harness cover. And then we're gonna be removing this wire out of the whole harness so we can plug it back into here after we're done with the whole process. So the next step was to remove these 3 bolts for the transmission mount. You wanna make sure, 3 bolts right there. So one right there, up top, and and one on this side down there. You want to make sure that you're supported by a transmission. You want to support the transmission with a floor jack while you're doing this, or it's gonna end up being a bad day. You know what I'm saying? So 3 bolts on the transmission mount. All right, that's the tray, putting the 3 bolts back in. And you guys just see a random dark hand. You guys don't even know who this is. It's that boy Albert, boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Albert's here, I guess, till his time runs out on the clock. All right, so now you're gonna bolt them back up. You're gonna probably need a swivel doing this. So we got a 17.
For these two, yeah.
All right, so I have the MAF wiring extension plugged in. You got to clip it onto this tab that's right here, and then I also have the battery ground on here. That came from this section right here, so I just bolted it up to this tab with a 10mm, and everything is labeled for you. MAF connector, battery connector, negative terminal, this edge towards the vehicle. There you go. Everything's labeled for you to make it easy, so you really can't mess this up. All right, so now we have the ECU plugged back in, and we have this bottom harness popped back into the bottom of the ECU. So now we're gonna put those 2 screws that we took off, one here, well, not screws, they're bolts, but right here and right up there. We're gonna pop those in, and then your ECU is gonna be secure. All right, now I went a little while without filming, but look at this. Freaking battery is relocated and it's all plugged in. Yeah, man, this is crazy. Like, it wasn't until after it looked like this, I was like, wow, I really just relocated my freaking battery from here to here. It's freaking crazy, man. And everything is really self-explanatory. And yeah, bro, you can't really mess this up, especially when you have this video. But now, I guess the last step would be to install our cold air intake. So let me get started on that, and then I'll get back to you guys. All right, so now I have the intake pipe pieced together. I have the clamps on there, but they're fitted loosely. And now I'm about to just put it on the throttle body right there. And then I guess we're gonna tighten the clamps, but I think I'm gonna wait until the until the filter goes on first, so I could tighten everything. This thing is sexy. All right. Here you guys have it, man. Finally got the intake installed. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this was a lot of work. It was a lot of work, but got it done. I know I didn't do the greatest job filming because I'm the only one here filming and you know, working on the car at the same time. But it's for sure worth the work though, because this looks freaking sexy. I just gotta fix all this wiring. This is all temporary to get the car to start. I'm not gonna get the car to start today. I might make a video tuning this thing. It's not gonna be a dyno tune, it's gonna be an e-tune. But yeah, bro, this is freaking sexy right here. That is crazy. Cold air intake. Oh man, let me show you guys the filter. Boom, that's where the filter's sitting. Now I am gonna get one of those shower caps for this thing, so you know we don't be soaking up all that water, because you know Florida be raining a lot. But I don't really drive my car at all, and usually I'm at work anyway, so not a huge deal. But we're actually gonna be getting out of our rainy season soon, since it's gonna be August, so yeah, this isn't gonna be an issue for me. But man, this thing came out great. Besides all of this, the RBC manifold, the battery relocation, I think this is my favorite, to be honest. And then the cold air intake, man. Wow, that's crazy. I already got coolant in here because I spilled all my coolant while I was doing the cold air intake because I forgot to drain the coolant. And I plan on doing a freaking coolant flush anyways, but the fact is I made a mess. It all leaked all the way back down there. I made a mess when I could have just, you know, drained the coolant into one of our oil buckets and I wouldn't have had to clean up anything. But yeah, man, that's all there is to it. Like I said, the full instructional video on how to install this cold air intake is going to be on ACUITY's YouTube channel. I'll have this in the description of the video so you guys can check it out. This will tell you everything that you need to do, every little step that you need to do to install this thing. So that's pretty much all you need. But man, like I said, this was a lot of work, but you know, I'm pretty sure once this thing is all tuned, it's gonna be worth it. Now, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys for the next one. I'm out.
I really wouldn't mind just a peek or a glance at the like to be done, and I forget the smell of roses, chasing all of my dreams, writing rhymes that's the coldest. But at time, God, we use a freight train to make you chill and maintain before you blow up like propane, moving way too fast, starting to get tunnel vision. Pretty soon I'll be in a head-on collision with my dreams.